loudly will today. I thank the chair.
Thank you very much. Chair recognizes Mr. Hice. Strike the last word.
Move to strike the last word.
You recognize.
Look, everyone in this room is in favor of vigorous oversight, and I certainly as much as anyone else, but there's a right way and a wrong way to go about it, and holding administration officials who are already prepared to cooperate is just the wrong way to hold them in contempt when they're already expressing a willingness to cooperate. It's just not the way to go about business. The Attorney General and the Commerce Secretary have both stated that they are willing to provide this committee with everything they want after the Supreme Court makes its ruling. And we know that that decision is coming any day now. So the question then becomes, why is it so important to the Democrats right now to push for this contempt vote? And the only answer is because they want to influence the Supreme Court. And that is not the role of this committee. It's not the role of this committee to be trying to influence or sway the Supreme Court. And we know that is a desire of this committee because it's been stated by a member of this committee with NPR, who literally stated that the Democrats sought information from the Commerce Department so that the courts can use it. That's public knowledge. It's what has been stated by even a member of this very committee here. So even if you set that aside, if you set aside the attempt of the majority to influence the Supreme Court, there's also issues taking place here with the mere process of it all. Contempt is something that should be reserved after all other options have been placed on the table, and we are not there. We are far from that. This is an investigation that's still underway. We've not run up against a brick wall. There's no reason for a vote of contempt at this point. As has already been stated, there are transcribed interviews that are still scheduled just in the next couple of weeks. We've not completed what investigations are even underway. And I understand the majority party is frustrated that they've not received what they want, some vast nefarious conspiracy in this census question. I get that. But the issue is that we're still underway with investigations here, and this is not the time to have a contempt resolution. Look, and the American people just need to know what's going on here. Democrats simply do not want to have a citizenship question. And it is important for us to ask why. We know that that question cannot be used for immigration enforcement. It cannot be used for deportation. These types of things are in federal law. So the question is, why do the Democrats not want to know how many citizens are in this country? Is that asking too much for us to know how many citizens are in this country, even how many non-citizens are in this country? That's information we ought to know. And the question becomes, why is it that the Democrats are fighting tooth and nail to prevent that question from being asked? That is the issue here. And I thank the chairman. I yield back.